What's up, guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video. Just the other day I was on stream doing the Go Battle League, playing my sets and doing a copycat challenge. I've seen other content creators do this. I know King has done it. I'm pretty sure Home Slice Henry has done it, but I was basically playing different teams, and whenever I would lose a game I would copy the team of the person that beat me. So here in this matchup, you see my Registeel get earthquaked by a Shadow Swampert, so it was time to copy the opponent's team, and they ran a team of Meganium, Shadow Swampert, and Galarian Stunfisk, and the person that ran this team was actually Go Luminous, who designed a very nice card for me for my Knoxville regional win, and cards for all the other regional winners, so shout out to him. I can leave a link to his Twitter in the description, but I then copied his team, and I gave him a little bit of flack. I was telling him his team didn't make a lot of sense. It was super weak to like an Altaria lead, but we ran it, and we proceeded to have some success with it after this bit of a rough set. You see, I went 1-4. We fall to 3,020, and I'll clip right here the short clip of me kind of teasing him about his team. Oh, Luminous, you're too good, man. Also, though, what is that team? I'm doing the copycat, so I have to use your team now. And now we'll get into the battles. So, the previous team was Pelly, Reggie, Trev. Probably should have won, to be honest. My Trev was super good against his team, but you also, like, don't expect that, right? Like, you don't expect the team to be triple weak to Trev, so I probably didn't play it as optimally as I could have if I had known the backline. But we're searching for a battle here. It's also a triple earthquake team, which is pretty fun. And we're going to see how Meganium does. Oh, Onion Frank, bro. I didn't even realize Onion Frank guy played in this set. Okay, Meganium versus DD. I was seeing tons of DD leads this day. I don't know what was going on. I don't know who made the video. Jonkus, was it you? Henry, was it you? Zionic? Is he guilty of making the DD video? I was seeing so many DD leads. And Meganium does pretty well here because it just kind of outbulks the DD. So you can take a move. You're also going to outpace. You're going to get to 2 Frenzies before he gets to 2 Rock Slides. Theoretically, he could CMP on a Psycho Boost there. But we're going to take this as well. It's a Psycho Boost. It's going to knock us out. I come in with GFisk, and he swaps in Miltank to avoid the farm. And at this point, I'm thinking, I'm perfectly fine just staying in here. DD Miltank, I'm really not sure what could be in back. I know Onion Frank does like to run Bastiodon, so I'm cognizant that it could potentially be a Bastiodon. But I don't know for sure. We're going to eat another move here. We're not really threatened by Ice Beam from Miltank. Doesn't do too much. I overfarm by 2. I don't really expect him to commit his last shield here, so I throw EQ, I knock it out. What's going to come in to greet Mr. GFisk? It is DD. I'm just going to go straight for the Rock Slide. I don't think this will quite knock out, but it'll be close. It actually gets the second shield. He swaps Walrein. I just kind of instant swap. Maybe could have thrown my Rock Slide, but this ended up being the right decision, because Earthquake should just completely one-shot, so the Rock Slide damage would have been unnecessary. And then Swampy Boy's just going to Mudshot down here for the dub. G to the G. Onion Frank. Dude, I feel like I would have noticed that. That's so weird. Did I notice it during the live stream and I just forgot? I don't know. Go watch me on Twitch. You guys can let me know. Okay. Searching for the next battle. First one went quite well. And I guess Altaria, like, isn't too common these days in the Go Battle League, so perhaps it's a weakness that you're okay with, since it's not super common. I wasn't lying to you about the DD leads. They were very frequent. And Mr. Meganium, or Miss Meganium, whatever Meganium identifies as, is going to go for another Frenzy Plant. And we see a CMP tie, so am I going to be willing to commit a shield here? No. DD has all Oh, okay. I am going to commit a shield. I figured they might go for the boost since they, the Psycho boost, I mean, since they build up so much before throwing. So I was able to read that correctly. I land a Frenzy here, and then I'm going to go GFisk. I figure since I was down a shield, if I just go straight GFisk, Licky could potentially flip switch advantage, and I'd like to just keep things aligned. Because with a DD lead Licky safe swap, I feel like he might be weak to counter in the back, so maybe it's like a steel type in the back. In comes DD, playing sort of similarly to last game. Just going to throw this Rock Slide to chip it, not going to KO. But this energy really goes nowhere against my GFisk. It's just going to absorb everything. We still have a little bit of health on our Meganium. We've got a full Shadow Swampert in back. So let's see, what does he have lurking? It is A9, and getting off this Rock Slide is massive. This will probably force his last shield, and I could just come in with Swampert to close. I wanted to see if I could get rid of it before revealing my last Pokemon, but I don't think Frenzy will quite KO here. Alola Ninetales should live. It does, and Swampy Boy's just going to get the Mud Shot down. And that is GG. Ninetales would have had to commit to 2 Weather Balls, right? So that's why they didn't elect to throw. Searching for the next opponent. Who dares to challenge the triple Earthquake team from Luminous? Yeah, Meganium putting in some work, man. You don't see it too often. People normally opt for Trev, if not Trev, Venusaur. I guess those grass types with their dual typings like fare better against counter users. But Meganium's much bulkier than those two and has that Earthquake coverage, which can really come in handy. OBStacoon here. Pretty solid matchup. They swap Nido. I swap Swampert. And because I'm a Shadow Swampert, Nidoqueen can actually flip this matchup straight Poison Fang. So, theoretically, I could commit shields here. Oh, I see. Yeah, someone told me that I'm supposed to win the 2s here. I think if I simply double shield, then I can get to my 3rd Hydro first. That does make sense, but I didn't really want to use all my shields here. So I actually just took a double shield advantage. Came in with Meganium. Counts for Nidoqueen to Poison Fang now are 6-6-6-5, just like Medicham for Ice Punch. So I actually outpace. So he takes Switch, which is a little bad for us, but I still feel like we're in this game. GFisk with 2 shields is very scary for him. We land the Earthquake, and I'm thinking, what does more, like a Brine or a Cross Chop? I wasn't sure. I shield a Brine. And here, I actually go for the Rock Slide. The reason being is I figure I need a Rock Slide plus Earthquake anyway. So I wanted to try and just get off my Rock Slide first. It looked like he might have been a turn behind. I'm not sure if he actually was or if it was just visual. But I wanted to get off that damage, deny him a turn. At this point, I think I kind of lost track. I think I kind of lost track of energy. So let's see if I overfarm here. Oh, he boosts. I think I intended to do one more, but because he boosted, I just threw. I didn't want to take the extra counter. And I'm just going to go straight for Rock Slide. I had kind of lost track of energy at this point. And I think what I decide is just force him to Brine and hope my Vine Whips would outpace the Poison Jab damage here. Come on, Meganium. Let's go. 1 HP. Maybe 2 HP. Very nice win. Well played by the opponent. I mean, Nidoqueen's safe swap is so oppressive. I could have potentially gone GFisk instead. Maybe that was the better play, but I always felt like that matchup's a little bit awkward if they swap Nido and you swap GFisk. It doesn't always go to plan, calling the baits. Neutral matchup here. Medi does have access to Ice Punch, but we're going to pace slightly faster. It's basically the same pacing, but we get to the 3rd Frenzy theoretically faster, so we kind of pace the same. I actually take the Ice Punch. I feel like if Medi's in the lead, GFisk might have some solid play in back, so I actually decide to... oh, and he goes straight for Pup, like, because Obviously, it should be a CMP on the second move for us. So him throwing earlier let me know that it was just a power-up punch. And I aggressively swap in Swampert. Pretty sure this is another pup. So I take it. Actually, no, wait. No, he would have had Ice Punch there, right? So I was just calling the pup, I guess. Just call the pup bait. There's a Granbull. And now I'm hoping it's Double Charm. Because it's Double Charm. GFisk just sweeps. Hydro Cannon lands. It is indeed Double Charm. And our poor opponent is in for a bad... He's in store for a bad surprise. When our little bear trap also works as a fox trap in this scenario. And I guess the win, he top lefts there. No shame in top lefting when you know the game's over. There is shame, though, in running Double Charm. I said it. I said it. That's another win. The Luminous team is getting the dubs, and we've got one more battle for you here. Trainer Sam. Sam I am. Another Medi. So we saw 2 DD leads, 2 Medi leads, and a Goon lead. That's crazy. Only counter user leads this set. Meganium going for the Frenzy. Boom. And we're going to try and play this pretty much the same way. We're going to let this Ice Punch go through. I wasn't sure who wins CMP here. Our opponent doesn't go for CMP. They're going to actually go for the extra counter and try and go for the farm down here. They weren't sure whether that last counter would KO, so they throw their move to be safe. I decide I'm just going to take a shield advantage, and I go for the Swampert Mudshot down, and he top lefts. So a bit of an anticlimactic finish to the set there. I wish we could have seen Swampert just go off and put in some work in the back, but you'd have to imagine maybe like a GFisk or his own Swampert or something. So that is a nice set there, and a shout out to once again to Luminous for the team for beating us, for knocking us down, but giving us a good team in the process during our Copycat Challenge stream, and getting a 5-0 set there to make up some of the points that we lost in the first set. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also, send me your Little Cup and your Ultra League battles in the submission link below. It's always in the description, and especially if you're running like some spicy teams, or if you're like at a really impressive elo, if you're some beast of a PvPer that's in the 3000s or on the leaderboard even, feel free to send me your battles. Or even if you're in, no matter what range you're in, if you're running like a fun team and you got some high quality battles that you feel like are entertaining, feel free. Thank you guys so much, and I very much hope to see you in the next one. Peace.